What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another War Thunder video. Today I'm taking out the Russian premium Spitfire Mark 9. Now those of you who are familiar with the premium Spitfires know that these tend to climb awfully well. However, as you may be able to discern, the Russian one doesn't work so well anymore. It doesn't climb anything like what it used to. And I did a little comparison between what I could do here in 1.47 and what I could do in the 1.45 patch, because I still have some recorded footage from that patch of me in that plane. Now, first of all, I did spawn into this match pretty late. When I was on the airfield, everyone was like 11 kilometers away, so I got into this match a little late. But as far as performance goes, I did a little comparison. In 1.45, I could climb at a 25-degree angle and maintain like 240 kilometers an hour, up to about 5,400 meters. Just climbing, it was an absolute monster. The water would begin to overheat at 120 degrees Celsius, and after about 3 minutes and 49 seconds, I would be about 5,400 meters. In 1.47, I can't maintain the 25-degree climb. I'm bouncing in between 15 and 20 degrees just to get up to altitude. See, LA7s, Yak 9 UT, and LA9 are all above me. So the water in the engine now begins to overheat at a higher temperature, 120 degrees versus 130 now. The climb rate's been nerfed severely. I'm like 2,000 meters below where I would be in the old patch. And from what I can gather, this has to do with the removal of the 150 octane fuel. The Russians never had access, as I understand, to that fuel, so they never could have put it into their Spitfire. So it stands to reason that kind of performance will take a hit in the plane here in War Thunder. However, if you look at the 1.47 patch notes, there's no mention of this whatsoever. There's no mention of the removal of the 150 octane fuel. There's no mention of a correction, if you will, of the plane's performance. And I know a lot of people like to use YouTube videos in order to determine whether to purchase a premium plane or a premium tank here in War Thunder. The last time I reviewed this plane, I recommended it. However, I'm not 100% sold on it right now. And a lot of it has to do with how you choose to fly the Spitfire. Ideally, the Spitfire Mark 9 is a low altitude turn fighter. It's an absolute beast in turn fight. What I used to do is use the superior climb rate of the Spitfire to get above everyone, get air superiority, and just bully them down. You can't really do that anymore. Without that 150 octane fuel, the Spitfire is fairly mediocre in between 2,200 meters and I would say about 4 kilometers. It was literally right on the nose at 2,200 meters. I watched my speed indicator just drop like a rock once it hit 2,200 meters, until I got above 4K, maybe 4,500 meters. Then it started to improve. It's probably worth noting that the premium Russian Spitfire isn't available for purchase very often, so it's not like you can launch War Thunder and buy this right now. But every once in a while they will make it available. If you like to use your Spitfire solely as a low altitude turn fighter, this is still a good purchase. However, if you're like me and you want to get above everyone and bully them down with air superiority, then I'm a little reluctant to recommend this plane to you. You're going to have to rely on patience, not only your own plane's performance, because it's going to take longer to get above people, but it's going to require patience as you wait for your teammates to get above your opponents and force them down. At low altitude, this is a monster turn fighter. You know, the Spitfire Mark 9 is just a beast down there. It's still a highly capable fighter. However, it's important to note that videos put out by either myself or other YouTubers are no longer accurate as far as the plane's performance after the 1.47 patch. And frankly, it's a shame that Gaijin neglected to include any mention of this plane's changes in the patch notes, because changing the fuel like that is a pretty significant change. Like I said, after about 4 minutes of time of just climbing, I was about 2 kilometers below where I used to be in the 1.45 patch. So this kind of thing should be mentioned in the patch notes. It's a shame that the Gaijin, for whatever reason, neglected to include that kind of information. Right now there's just one guy left. It's a G5N1 bomber. He hit our base and now he's running. He's at like 7 kilometers, which is just fucking ridiculous, because it's going to take forever in this Spitfire to catch up to him, and actually an LA9 eventually takes him out after, I don't know, about 10 more minutes of climbing and chasing him. So I'm going to cut it short right here, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, and of course if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Take care, guys.